Hi there. I am going to be doing the job of sorting recycling. So in this video model, I'm going to be the student and I'm going to show you what the student work would look like, and I will talk through how a parent or other family member could help a student complete that task. So for this video, I'm going to be sorting plastics and paper. I'm going to just be doing one item at a time. So first I'm going to sort the plastic items and put those into a container. And then I'm going to take the paper items and put those into a different container. So some students aren't yet ready to differentiate between the two items. To be handed an item and say, is this a plastic? Is this paper? So to prepare them and to teach them that skill, the first thing we have them do is take just one item at a time, and then we're teaching them that those things are plastic. Now when we do the paper, we hand them those items one at a time, and those things are paper. And as students progress in that skill, we build them up to differentiating between items that are plastic and items that are paper when they are handed one item at a time. So for this video, I'm just going to be doing one at a time. First, I'm going to do the plastics, and then I'm going to do the paper, and then my work will be finished. So here I go. Okay, so I am ready with the plastic recycling. So I'm going to show you what I have, and then I'll get started on doing the work. So I have a container here. This one is clear. It's something I stole from my kids. It had toys in it just a few minutes ago. And I have some plastic items here. So I have some plastics from packaging and some cups. These are things that I had around my house. Some of them were actual recyclables, and some of them were things that I found just to practice this job, and that's okay. You don't need fancy equipment to do the work that we're doing. You want to use things that you have. Please don't buy and order. Just walk around your house and find what you have, okay? So I'm going to put these things on the floor so they're out of the way. That's normally where we would keep them at school, okay, out of the reach of students who might be reaching for things around them. Okay, I have a big hardy book here on my lap that's serving as a tray for me. If you're somebody who wanted to sit at the table, or maybe you had a wheelchair with a tray, you could use that as well, okay? So for this video, I have this container up pretty high so you'd be able to see it, but for a lot of students, you might have that container on the floor. I just wanted it to all be in view here on the video. So this is the container where I'm going to put the item. Okay, so when we give the student the item, we're going to, usually for the first one, we say, here's the plastic. We might put it on their tray and show them, here's where the plastic is going to go in that container right there. So we're going to say put in. Okay? So my partner would put the cup on my tray and say put in. Take the cup, put it in the container. My cups are kind of stuck together from bringing them upstairs here. Okay, so there's the cup. My partner says put in. Okay, and I put in. Something that might happen is my partner puts the cup on my tray and I take it and I put it on my head, or I put it over here by my ear, or maybe I throw it in the other direction. Okay, I'm going to pick it up, bring it back to me, put it back on my tray, and say put in. I've got 4 in there, so I'm going to do one more, and then my partner's going to give me a break. They put this one in, they might say, oh, Sikarsky, if you do one more, you get a break. It might make me feel excited. So I'm going to grab my cup, put it in, and then I get a break with something that I like. Usually a break at school is about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. 2 to 3 minutes, I'm back to work. Okay? Here we go. So here's my next cup. Put in. Put in. Put in. Put in. That was probably about 5. I could take a break and then get back to work. I'm going to power through and finish the rest of these cups here. Okay, I'm going to finish the plastic. Put in. Put in. Put in. Put in. And last one. Put in. Okay, so now the plastic is finished. So my partner is going to take this finished work and put it away. Okay, I might save it for next time, or if that is your actual recycling, you can take it out to your recycling bin. Next, we're going to do the paper. Okay, when I do the paper recycling, it's gonna look very similar to the plastic. This time my materials are just paper, right? I have quite a few food boxes here, right? So same thing, put it on the tray, put in, right? Sometimes it can help if something's flat like this, and fold it up, and it can be a little easier to grab, okay? If you see that somebody's having trouble picking it up from their tray or from the table, you can kind of manipulate it. This isn't something you need again, it's your recycling, so feel free to bend it, then it's easier to put in. All right, put in, put in, put in. Just the same as with the plastic, that the item goes here. I'm gonna start playing with it. If I want to hit it up against my face, maybe throw it, see if somebody else will put it in for me. I'm gonna bring it back, give it back to the student and tell them to put in. Work that's tossed away should never be work that is not completed. Okay, a completed task is when that goes from the tray into the designated container. All right, put in. And just like with the plastic, you can take a break after usually 3, 4, or 5 items get put in. That's when we have students take a break, depending on how they're working that day, how much time we have, and things like that. So you make those decisions as the work partner. Okay, put in. Got another one here, put in. And just one more here, put in. Okay, so now my paper is sorted into my recycling bin. So I have 2 containers here, one with plastic recycling and one with paper recycling. So I have completed my job for today. Okay, so sorting the recycling is all finished. We have the plastic in one container and we have the paper in another container. If you have watched this video because sorting recycling is your job, my hope is that now you would go and do some recycling sorting in your house, or that you've at least watched this video and you've learned and reviewed what you do at school when you are recycling, because that is important too. And if you watched this video just for fun, I hope you have a great day.